answered. There are so many questions. I am a vlogger, and there are many things in the atmosphere. And this is just gonna be a short life. But when we want to ask you know, why where you got the pum pum tight now? Who purchase it? And nobody want it. Why? I could leave that alone. So no, whenever that me, I know that me come for. I know that me come for. But la 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 la. Oh no bad but oh wait, me go for case. I have some see I'm gonna move. Well, you can't drop my phone in a silent like this. Today I want to help this day for ministry. One of the laziest day for me, we just sit around, lay around. Alright, my cup of tea now this. Now that stands up now. Yeah. So when I drop one me I'll catch you up to me used to catch up, eh? Forgot to say stand something there. Good night, good night, good night. Bless upon yourself. Anyone, I wish one I know. What I go on there Friday night, I couldn't listen to something. Cause no matter what I was saying, a lot of things need to go out in the atmosphere that is hidden. We have to come out.
Daughter.
I want you to listen to this live.
Only because if God forbid something happens, right one. So listen. Only because if God forbid something happened to me, but to pick them up and go somewhere, I would let my daughter go with my niece, and I would let my son go with my sister. He's a godly little boy, and his auntie's a godly woman. He'll be right at home. And him and her click.
Remember, this live is 2021. This live is 2021, that's why, yeah. I remember this live personally because I went on this live. I not type all the while and I go on live. And there are some very important things to listen to. We are talking as a mother. You said this can happen to you, and you not send your children them go nowhere, your pitney them go nowhere without they are with the woman of God and this and that. But there are more important points in this than just the front part. So bear with me, just listen. Remember, this live is 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Oh, you want it?
Well, as to my daughter, I would rather for her to live with my niece. Why? They're more age compatible. She will understand more things. They would have the same interest, and my niece would stand on top of her jugular to achieve her education the exact way I say it's supposed to go. Yeah. Other than that, my kids are not going away. My son is 10 years old. He never had a sleepover. And he now have no sleepover at all. Kind of left you. I feel daddy head up in the quick
There are a
silver.
couple students over here where did they on the live
So me
here.
no want to find out. I remember his daddy head up in the quicksilver, but me no have no head whatsoever. Anybody who in a real life would know me, anybody at Irvine know me, Beetle know me, Miss Patient know me, Queen King know me. Who else there would know me in a real life? Anybody here would know me in a real life would tell us it. For me head no, for me never have a head. I don't even have a head. So my business still at my house. But I want to say to these parents that are not standing up well, I want to say to you parents that are not showing up well for your duties. Come on man, you're not there. The children screaming to other persons. And they can't tell you nothing. You occupy yourself with your shocked up life, with your man or your little old flukes woman or whatever. And you don't even give your...
Who you think she talking? Look at the story then where she talking now. And look upon all this and the rebel of her pitney. Where were you 8, 9, 10? So she come out with her delusion self of using, she still not believe that what she done is wrong. You hear, she come out using it against other mothers. It's her story. Definitely her story she use.
Kids a minute. Another thing, when you just take up any man or any woman and move them in by the children. No man. A year man and an hour man, so none of move them in by your kids. You go out a road go meet your man and take your man, or go out a road go meet your woman and take your woman, and moving that kind of process for your children. Because you meet these people, you not even vet them, you don't even know anything about them. You have not done a background check. If you all never had interaction with a rape victim, I have had it several times. I think I've had it one time too many. It's almost like a numbing thing to me now.
Wow.
I've had it near and I've had it far. I've seen it close up and I've seen it wide lens. You know, I didn't use it, sweetie. I kind of figure what's going on with it. You know what crazy? Most Jamaican don't do these when they go abroad because American they know they don't play around with the crimes. Matter of fact, most Jamaican behave themselves. Behave themselves abroad. They do these in Jamaica because they believe they can get away with it. Or maybe they believe they have somebody that will cover for them.
Have it in mind. This is why people all over the world will always think Jamaica is a bad country. This never happened in this country. What she's speaking about personally happened in where she lives, not in Jamaica. But because of Jamaica and because of landlord, this is the thing. We Jamaican go out there and paint everything back to Jamaica. Why you not say Antigua where you live? No. It has to be in Jamaica. And you're not sick? You don't have some form. Listen. All of it talk in this life.
We have to stop the covering for, and we have to stop the shielding and the protecting. We have to put on the family name. It's about time that we come out and just call out the name and talk who we are talking.
All right. Come here, people. Come here. You have to know when that happened. RAP, your family member. Come out. People want to know the family name. Call out your brother them and then something there. This is what she preaches 2 years and 8 months ago. Yo, I'm all up in life. No, me can't do it for you. But it is there. This she can take me to court because this is her life that she did.
You see this thing where some we attack out and we not talk about nothing.
Yeah. She before all of this now. So this she used her life. Oh, she skilled her ass though. Girl, no sir. So that was a clean cover up, Clever thing she are using, She's using this. Yes, that's what she studied for the rest of the years from 8 to 20 odd. She studied how she are going to deal with it because she decided that she now hold this. And look at it. Don't look for herself. She a tell Jamaicans, carry out to no brother or no sister or no father when they trouble the younger ones. May that crutch me.
Oh man, one of the time you have to just talk out their name, shame them and rip them down and tear them down and fling them aside. When the family sees what's going on, they will have to rise up and become a part of the movement. They will have to become a part of the solution. As long as we're this silent, we are part of the problem. Silent is complicit. When you don't speak, you're not helping.
Hold on. Make me go back click a bit.
Come out and just call out the name and talk who we are. American. Time too many. It's almost like a numbing thing to me now. I've had it near and I've had it far. I've seen it close up and I've seen it wide lens.
This is this is
I figure what's going on with it.
What crazy devil's working on this. Oh Father.
These when they go abroad because American kids
they
know
he's trying your father.
The crimes. A third fact most Jamaican behave themselves.
Wow. Woo.
Behave themselves abroad. They do things in Jamaica because they believe they can get away with it. Or maybe they believe they have somebody that will cover for them. But I want to tell us we have to stop the covering for, and we have to stop the shielding and the protecting. We have to put on the family name. It's about time that we come out and just call out the name and talk who we are talking about. You see this thing where some of we are talking about, and we not talk about. No man, one of the time you have to just talk out the name, shame them and rip them down and tear them down and fling them aside. When the family sees what's going on, they will have to rise up and become a part of the movement. They will have to become a part of the solution. As long as we're this silent, we are part of the problem. Silent is complicit. When you don't speak, you're not helping.
All right.
When you don't speak, you are not helping. When you see something and you never said anything, you're not helping.
All right.
Your silence is not helping. Your silence is support.
Silent is support.
Sometimes
consent, Mr. Last days.
The family is, and you're letting them go as predators and other persons. I may have a daughter, and I may decide, okay, my sister live X place, I'm going to send my daughter to my sister, or I'm going to send her by my brother, which is her uncle. And I'm thinking these persons have a different understanding as to what guardianship should be. Which one of them I will call me, I want to say. But you know, lad, God, believe me, remember saying, okay, no, you can't tell me that. No, man, no. And that is what a lot of us has been subjected to. Carry the pain and the shame of the family. Parents, I want to encourage you. Your children need you now more than ever. Parents, your children needs you now more than ever before. For those of you distant mothers, I am telling you, this Mother's Day nobody celebrate nothing.
Now,
Just sit this one out. Just sit your little ass out for this Mother's Day. You hear me tell you?
that was
Nobody
2021.
celebrate nothing. I know of a
Mother's Day.
similar case. Hold on. The men 3 who was able to flee fled, and the one who was for. It's just watch man was charged. You see that? This is not just happening in Jamaica or with Jamaica. It is worldwide thing. Right here in Antigua, it is just kept us because of shame. How many salmon you have heard in the past? Mary, remember this is my direct line of communication. You know. Mary, this is my direct line of communication. Same place here in Antigua, there was a little girl who 13 men line up in All Saints and take turn to have sex with a few years ago. It happens everywhere. It has nothing to do with country. It has nothing to do with nationality. It has to do with depraved mind. That is what it has to do with.
She's used, but no matter what, she have to have a heart of the Satan himself. If you can't use that, if you come out and use it like she has speak about somebody else when she's speaking about actually herself. But she still believe it's somebody else. It cannot be her.
Yeah.
Listen good.
Remember some time ago, a little boy had done similar stuff, a teenager boy, and he had complete the whole thing as in it ended fatally. You all recall? So I am just saying to us parents, we're going to have to put in an extra hand. We're going to have to protect them some more. And let me tell you all parents that since I think once a child turns 18, the child needs to move from the nest egg and go live outside. Yes, sir.
But 8 and 9 and 10-year-old, where were you? So you're giving advice to somebody when their child reach 18. When your child 18, you throw him out up the road. He couldn't touch your yard, he couldn't come at your yard. This, hey. Wow. Wow. She not denial. She not do nothing. Wow.
13:13.
Nobody want to hear. Shut your mouth. You're a part of the problem.
You will just start to just run and scream till you get to the Bellevue. Okay? Because you don't want to know. You just don't want to know. It is a lot. It is a lot. I know little girls that their grandfather messing with them and messing with them. And the little girl want the government to know, and the mother decide can't take no family image. Family have a business. From the time you hear me never even pass back there and buy nothing from them, you know.
Family have a business. We can't carry down the business. I want to listen to that party keenly. I not even pass there and buy nothing from them. You know. Listen this keenly. This is the part. I want to listen keenly. What am I say? Listen.
I never even pass back.
Antigua that, eh?
Right? Because I don't understand what you really are saying.
How people
You
do
bring
these things.
grandpa to the police and make them lock up grandpa who not take over the business and run the business. The business not for dead behind grandpa. As a matter of fact, the child's supposed to get the business too. We've been talking about this topic so often now because it's always popping up. A 12-year-old in this country, a 7-year-old 2 days ago. Y'all don't know. Sometimes y'all don't know. Sometimes I can't even have my meals. Sometimes I see my food, I don't even have appetite for it. Some things I have to look and see, hear.
But it's true. Must want eat sometime. No care how you tough. He must lick back now and then. But what a day when he lick back fully. Satan take on, but you know keep on of it too long. Father, forgive them. Woman like this never know what it's about. Hmm?
No. Excuse me?
Remember, I know the top part of the story,
Really?
But this story, we don't know just come out one day when the rebelling are going and all are going. When she do these live, nobody knows. Have the slightest idea.
Men, I want to ask you, what have we done?
Because she did one 2019, but there was only 10 people on the page then. She did this when the page started to build. When the student them from over here, 2 of them come tell me if I go over there with them, and then me start sharing and something. I was on this live.
Y'all so much. Why y'all hate us so much? Why y'all hate us so much? What is it? I thought the understanding is a woman came from the rib of a man and that, we were so close to you.
Did you hear the younger one say they hated her? They make she believe that. So, at the same thing, here she asks a question, why are you all hating her so? Just listen. And don't look at it as, I look at it like, me notice social media looking at it like it's a war. Because people are asking, what you going to win or what? I am trying to show what some mother do and still come back with a smile on their dirty face and still putting it out there like, I did nothing. There was nothing wrong with it. It's wrong with you, not me. What? Many of us go through this in a different way. That's why it's so passionate to me. And you all cannot see. Why you think the young lady come last days and start talk and make all them videos? Because of all these videos that she keep making. She bring it over here. And speak it and smile like it's nothing.
You were gonna love us, and you were gonna protect us, and you were gonna make sure that we were whole and we were well. This can be the going forward position. 5 grown-ass men in Jamaica. So I'm wondering now, how do I go back to Jamaica if I want to go to Jamaica to live? Because I'm a Jamaican.
How do Jamaican people go to Antigua? So you are protecting your country and the 2 brothers and bring down my beautiful country. That's why Jamaica stays so. Everything wanna put on Jamaica. Nothing wrong with the island. It's a very beautiful, beautiful island. And the people them way in it. You now bring out the two Antigua brother them. And you don't have no facts. And we only facts you have is what happened in your household. And you're there Antigua and you have facts here so. And it's happening in your household.
What if I decide I'm going back home to live?
Listen to this.
I can't leave my son for walk go by the shop. Some people in Jamaica told me something a few days ago. Two auntie or two cousins, something of the sort, rape the nephew.
Hey, listen to this good. Listen to it good.
Oh. Excuse me? Really? Men, I want to ask y'all, what have we done to y'all so much? Why y'all hate us so much? Why y'all hate us so much? What is it? I thought the understanding is a woman came from the rib of a man and that, we were so close to you. And you were going to love us, and you were going to protect us, and you were going to make sure that we were whole and we were well. But this can't be the going forward position. 5 grown-ass men in Jamaica. So I'm wondering now, how do I go back to Jamaica if I want to go to Jamaica to live? Because I'm a Jamaican. What if I decide I'm going back home to live? I can't leave my son for walk go by the shop. Some people in Jamaica told me something a few days ago. Two auntie or two cousins, something of the sort, rape the nephew. I don't allow my children a lot of leverage and a lot of freedom. I want to shield them from every weather, every storm.
The art of mankind.
I want to shield them from every arrow, every ray, every curse, every destruction. I want to shield them because my belly can't take it. Mothers, fathers, you have some kids in your home that are by God so lost. You're stuck.
People reminded that this life was done 2021. Her belly can't take it. So where were you 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old when all of that did go on? Where your belly did there? It coming like a social media give back she for your belly. Huh? Remember, we are talking about the victim. I can play the victim now. Speaking from the victim mouth. That it started at 8-year-old, 8, 9, 10, come right up.
I can't, each one of them that take the turn, she die a death for each one of them. No, can't tell me something. That girl, they need constant supervision. Because if we don't listen good, it breaks in million pieces. For the mother of that child, my heart breaks for the father of that child. My heart breaks for the sibling of that child. But when I tell you tonight, my soul is weeping, my heart is bleeding, my head is hurting, my mind is working, and God, I don't see what justice. There should be no justice for these, five men, or five stooges, or five whatever. And that is why when persons make it seem like Jamaicans have a certain mindset, a depraved mindset, the way they will tackle something, I really have to side with them on this one, That young man should not have made it into a police vehicle, or those young men, rather, should not have.
So, I've never seen such cruelty. I've never ever in all my life buck up in a something like this, woman. They say God forgive for everything. Him not forgive you. Hey, this woman here would have birthed one and put in a one pot and boil it and cook, whether mashed potato, rice, anything with it, and sit down and yam that with no feelings, nothing. Father, thank you to make me be who I am. Satan himself. No, son. You have a heart.
Into a police vehicle or into a police station. I don't believe those young men are entitled to any form of justice, like regular justice for regular people. Hey, take a minute. That child may never be able to conceive children going forward, okay? She may end up having bowel issue. And
what is when you have bowel issue? Where come true? No, your bottom. You not have to cock your bottom. You not put something them to me. They know. You not make sense out of it. When you have bowel issue, your back have to stay closed because the back have finished. All of this make sense, to the rebellious and whatsoever there, all this. And put it together. Yes, they have yes, the victim have bowel issue. Yes, the victim have bowel issue. Yes, the victim no have no pitney yet. So make we hear she describe some more and see if it fit the victim. Father God, me I play more once too.
And just think. Let's go there. Let's go there. I know it's hard for us to go there, but let's go there. Think about what that would have done to her mentally. Francisca, how you doing, darling? Good night. How was your day, sweet girl? Right? Think about it, St. Louis. Good night. Think about it. Just pause for a minute. I am hungry. I am so hungry. And this is what I don't understand about my country people. When they're supposed to tear them up like a lion, they're not doing nothing. And the innocent of a bystander, when they make no sense, they repeat them.
That's me. The bystander when I make no sense.
How did they? I keep saying man, because like I can't wrap my brain around the whole men thing.
It's always going to come back and say man, because you come and say woman. She comes on, listen, you know. When she started, she said woman trouble their nephew or a little cousin. But she cannot stick to that. She have to come back to the truth. The man.
Hostel. Where were the men when we needed them? What happened to the times when they would tie them and beat them and light them? What happened to that time? How depraved of a heart can any human being have that you would go and do such to a child? It is one thing, and it's none of it is right in any way, shape, or form. But one man raping a woman is already an ordeal. And as a vaginal rape, a 13-year-old child, in most cases, they wouldn't be out there. They wouldn't be exposed. The father spoke.
Remember, you know, she attacking like as something where she knows she attacking.
Imagine. So now you know you need a lawyer. So before you never know you need a bloody psychiatrist.
Now you need a lawyer. You never know you need before you know so you need a psychiatrist. This is when the older friend do it. Do it. The older friend, that was the last time she got it. As we said. As how the story go, she speak it herself. No psychiatrist never come in the first time. They get lawyer now to go with her for the friend, but not the two siblings.
And you now know, you're sensible enough and sane enough to know you need a lawyer to take you to the police, but you did not know that you needed a psychiatrist. You didn't know you needed a shrink. You didn't know that you were crazy. You needed to check yourself into a mental hospital. You did not know that. When did you find out that you're sane enough to know, if I go down to the station, I might get a couple bullets? So you know what? Let me go find a lawyer. So now you're sane enough to have money to give to a lawyer, right? You're sane enough to know that your life's supposed to matter and you're supposed to be protected, because that's the right of every human being. But when you took the right from the child, that didn't count for anything. When you were all taking turns, sodomizing the little child, punishing the little child, crucifying the little child, didn't it occur to any one of you? I can't see Latoya, Evelyn, Shirley, Queen K, and I go someplace. And we decide something get out of hand and we go strut up and fight and go on with a thing. And all we pop out knife and say we are going to stab and kill. I believe one of us, if it's even just one of us, would be able to say, nah, man, we can't do this. No, we're getting. There must be one voice of empathy. So where was the empathy for the child? This is a world problem. It's part of the human condition, dark parts of the human heart. Somebody must could have said, somebody, this 5 men born of 5 women. Not one of those sons of bitches never see it in a sense to say, you know what happened? I can't do this. I come from a mother telling you the
Miss Sarah said me.
My heart can't take this one. Jungle justice is needed. Not one thought I am from a woman and I can't do this to a woman. More so.
You want to see your eyes. Hold on. Let me hear who for.
And we go strut up and fight and go out that thing. And all we pop out knife and say we are going to stab and kill. I believe one of us, if it's even just one of us, would be able to say, nah, man.
You know me not taping, me I go taping.
We can't do this. No, we're getting. There must be one voice.
Me could not taping. Hold on, until it soon start. Right?
Of empathy. So where was the empathy for the child? This is a world problem. It's part of the human condition, dark parts of the human heart. Somebody must could have said, somebody, this 5 men born of 5 women. Not one of those sons of bitches never see it in a sense to say, you know what happened? I can't do this. I come from a mother telling you the truth. Let's die as a V, my heart can't take. So jungle justice is needed. Not one thought I am from a woman and I can't do this to a woman, more so a child. A 13 years old child that is not even a big body 13-year-old, so you're gonna see a mistake in it. Like really? Must be one, that's what else.
What it is? Not a big body person. Small so. Check the age of Instagram and Twitter, where the mom was involved. She was on their whole birthday making. Check it. And check this story here. And pick sense out of nonsense because she's mixing it to fool the crowd. And this was two years and 8 months ago. This live was built. Now, oh Jesus, tape still around? It stopped. Now, we have to be fair. Now that we hear the next side of the story, it's all right for you guys, you can cover it up as much as you guys want. But God not sleep. The few who come out and see this story and put their sympathy out for the victim.
Saying to me that during that ordeal, come on guys, we're grown folks here. We know what sexual intercourse is involved. And we know that sexual intercourse can be quite painful at times. For us grown women that have given birth and have children.
When I said it,
To think 5 big stone-ass grown devils, 5 demons, 5 Lucifer's sons.
one thing me know they're strong like lion.
Allude lubricant, because I don't think they would have that in their position. And why keep and carry you when we come here to kill you? So,
oh no, oh no, oh no. What is lubricated gel? That means it's easier and wanna come faster. Me explain you already. Only go-go's and oars know about that gel. Regular people don't know about it. Here she mentioned it. How did only go-go's and oar use that gel? You have to be in that fields. So when it that come out the whole light, you know, she don't go the gel, she not finish, you know. She look back in her head and say, no, that only in the fields of the Oros. I mean, I say not no more pick sense out of nonsense. The main question, where were you 8, 9, and 10 years old? That picnic. So only question out there. Kaya was such a, and why may I whisper ask you? Uno tape is then go get. Oh, you know about lubricated gel? How pretty. Boy. It's only in that fields you find that. Uno know batikak. Uno know lubricated gel. This thing, it no normal. It no normal. Me sure uno ladies fire don't know lubricated gel. I mean, I ask uno that backside.
Somebody said this morning.
Me not ask uno if uno know it. Me know so uno know it.
Well, if you look at the bright side, she didn't die. I say you're so damn stupid that you could say that.
She closed.
She's dead. Her life will never be the same after that day.
Whoa.
Never. Never. She will never feel the same way about herself. She will never be able to trust men. She's gonna go from one extreme to the next. Who knows which side? I am urging her family or
Listen me. If you use it for help when you're dry, it make a man bust too fast so you don't enjoy yourself. You use true, me never use it when me dry. It's a different one still they use. Dryness is different. It's not good for dry. Cause it grab the muscles of the man. If you use it when you're dry, you don't get no enjoyment out of it. Cause you climb, you drop off. Can. It's true. It makes for more come. It
parents to get proper counseling. Me not talk about no government crap bull nonsense with them out here one meal. Cause the last thing that little girl need to see again right now is a male person in her face. So try to keep all.
what the picnic did say? The last thing you delete your goodness. The last person you see now is man. Haven't you heard that in the new video? Yeah, far quickie. Did you listen to the video of the victim? That whenever a man touch, you cry, she turn her back, she do this, she do that. It's the same thing. Every word that she used.
Male police from around the child, tried to keep every male doctor from around the child, tried to keep every male.
Who else rebel about the males?
Not even a male pastor, she don't need no prayer from right now. All she needs right now is a lot of love, a lot of support, and I am saying to the parent, if you all happen to see this video, make sure the child is under constant close observation. Do not give that child any space where she's alone for long periods. These moments, when things like these happen, are the moments that are like this thin. This thin. I need somebody who can forward this something, talk to them, not this, anything, any way you can get it out.
It can't go nowhere, no, because she. As herself, she talk about. It's herself.
Nikki, how you doing?
Father God, you can't see somebody's skills. So.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a steep.
These are the things where God now forgive you for. God will never forgive you to use his name in those type of hypocritical things. When you do your bad, you use God. I blaspheme. You use him go in and you use him come out, and you know personally that all you're doing is wrong. Sometimes I wonder how God manage. Because if me only have a few things to manage on earth here, and him have to manage all people like you, and worse one, and worse one, and this one, and you and fear syndicate them. Father, is the best. Nobody greater than you. But me know, them not have nowhere to go. No time soon.
Psychological, she's dead and will be mentally scarred for life. Latoya, that's what I'm saying. People believe death is when you stop breathing. People somehow believe death is when the heart no longer pumps, the lungs no longer work, and you stop breathing. This would be the time most they need to watch so closely. Delia, how are you doing? This child will look towards ending the pain. She may be thinking, I am not strong enough to face the shame.
Isn't this child said the same thing? But child, this pitney, isn't this pitney said the same thing, saying cutting wrists? This young lady, in cutting wrists, in try to commit so many times, on and on and on and on. Hey, walking demons the party, you know. She said, go back and listen to this video. She never let them go nowhere and not even a sleepover they no make at night. So, hi sweetheart. That says she probably was talking to the dad and stepmother because the kids wasn't didn't listen. Listen this. She says, in this same breath, that they never sleep over and she never left them go nowhere. So, isn't her word against your word? Kaya said Pitney them, Pitney never there. And she said she never ever met them sleep over. And she not let them out of them our side. So, I wonder if you or she. So which one are we gonna believe? Never let them out of my sight. Don't let them sleep over. She don't even want to come back to Jamaica to live. Because she couldn't even left him to go to the shop. What are you saying? Did she tell you that? Where were you? So many times, 8, 9, 10. Didn't you hear the video? That it was 8, 9, 10 from the victim mouth itself. I have the video here. I can play it now if you want. The video is right here. 8, 9, 10. So how can you come and write up that it's the dad, stepmom? Oh, it becomes like that? Which one is true? Never let they have a night sleepover. Nowhere at all. I'm always there. Or they wasn't there with me. Which one is it? You're on gone.
Remember, being raped is more shameful than being a rapist. Many persons who know these suckers gonna walk past them and not point them out to anyone. But everyone is gonna point this little girl out and identify.
Then, lady love, and that's me and others. I ask you to point them out. Point them out. You need to point them out. It's your job to point them out. So why won't you point them out? Oh, you is you, but all done is... No man, the woman is sick. As somebody else.
I hurt everyone. I hope she did not have a social media presence where persons can grab pictures to start to circulate and say, this is a little girl. I hope none of these sadistic pigs did not take a video of anything to further kill the child. I am saying to the family, if you all come across this, get her psychological help quick, like right now. And get the best one you can find. Don't take what the government throw at you all, because that child is gonna need a different kind of psychological care. She don't need just a psychologist. Maybe at some point she'll have to even see a psychiatrist. Different people do different things. These things are not the little boys and the little girls. My heart bleeds. I cried. I cried for the little girl. I cried for all the other little girls. I cried for all the broken women. And I cried for all the hurt people who continue to hurt other people. This is a never-ending saga. We have no idea when the pain is going to stop. We don't know how the bleeding is going to stop. What can we do to stop the hemorrhaging? My God, I don't think there's a human being on earth that would have loved to trade places with that little girl. But I think some of us here tonight feel like we would have. You know why? Oh my God, she's 13. Frail, fragile, not developed. I know a grown lady, a couple of years she got raped here in this country. And up to this day when she passes her stool, it comes inside of her vagina.
That's where the Bam Bam car come from. You said so, sweetheart. But she said, come back and watch this video again. She said she never leave them. You want me to play, make you hear? So are you, LJ, are you the victim? Are you the perpetrator, as they call it? Are you mom who sweeping up under the carpet so she can't put, she don't want to put them out, but she want to put on other people? Come on here. Which one are you? Because I just played it here. We're not even a sleepover. So, actually, tell me then that she's lying. Which one of them is lie? Which one of them is truth? Because all you are saying is, yeah, but at that time it's supposed to be, so I feel them fault. Where were these witches? Where was Annie Palmer? Where was the Catwoman and the spinning wheel? Where was the Jezebel? Well, at that time, 8, 9, and 10, where was the Jezebel? Where was the Catwoman? Do you remember the 2 women and the baby? Go to Solomon, the one where I never seen baby, we want to cut in her 2 half. Where she did there? Where she did there? Where she did there? That is my big thing, because she never, and she's this goodies tent. That is it. Where were her? What? Spider running on my house. So that's why I don't like it. And when I sit up, that's why I like to something. Let me look at you. Trade thoughts, I don't trade too. Picking up spider. Somebody see something run through the door, I mean, that making it. So, if you never leave them, you never go somewhere else, they never even have a sleepover at night. Something wrong? Ain't something wrong? Well, I'm gonna also post it on my my Facebook page. I'll share it from where it is. I'll share it. All right. Now, done they already. Unu hold on. You know, say, by right, me did one do that one there by itself. I could even get them 100% long out, so. All right, guys. Me just take 2 minutes and come back. We come back with the Pum Pum live. Me have to take a steam off of this. Take a the woman order the Pum Pum gel and carry back. And me want to know your device, because me know the device. A device for me. A device for me. A device for me. I want to know if you know skills. So. The phone number. True, me not show a video, I'm write down your phone number, but she not call you out. But my mommy is smart, you know. My mommy put the phone over here. Say, see me send it back to the number show. But if you never know them, Cynthia go on social media. Social media. So you know what? Me I come off and come back. I want to breeze off of this. And the Pum Pum one, I forgot laugh. That one that kind of make me all sweat. Can't believe one woman calls so.